Welcome to the shit show.
Tom, it's another week of the All Elite Wrap-Up. I think this will be the first time in 3 weeks, I hope, that the audio works at the start of the show properly. So let us know in the chat if that's wrong also. Because, you know.
Well, hold on. Let me check, because I can actually check in real time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can check it. Okay, good. See?
It does. Look at that. I got you back up. I got you back up.
You know what would help that, Tom? Is if folks felt like donating. They could go to alleatewrapup.com. There's 2 ways to donate. Very easy. You can even set up recurring donations, which is even easier because you're big ballers and you're very philanthropic.
Spell it.
Yep. So, Tom, how is Tom?
Good. Fine. You know, I'm trying not to rant. I'm trying to be a better person.
Oh, you're not trying not to rant.
Spoiler alert, it's not going to happen. This is going to be one
Well, let's frame this. Tom's trying not to rant in his daily life, right?
Yeah.
Trying not to rant at work, trying not to rant at home around his loving wife.
Yeah.
And to
so
stay loving, right? To try to make sure that person stays loving. But he's got to have an outlet. And guys, when you're friends, this is what friends are for, right? And we need friends, and you're friends here, and we're friends with you. So get in the chat, talk with us live while we're doing this. Yes, I said live. If you're watching this back later or you're listening back later on the podcast, we do this live every week. The goal is Thursday, 7:15 Central Time Zone. Sometimes that has to shift. It's either Wednesday night or it's later on Thursday. Tune into alleatewrapup.com for more. Subscription is free. We're not selling no data. We just tell you when we're going live. So check us out, Tom. So you're surviving. You're working. We're going to Tacos and Tequila. We're going to go watch some Lucha Libre wrestling. We're going to catch some of the hottest new acts in music.
And by new, we mean new in 2004.
Yeah, in 2000 and new. And
well, actually, one of the acts, All For One, that was like 1997, 1998.
Yeah, they might be the elderly. Yeah.
Yeah. And you got Brian McKnight. He's another elderly man.
That's right. He was old then, wasn't he?
Yeah,
an old man who's doing music then. This guy might be 75 years old out there.
He's gonna be performing. He's gonna be performing like BB King. Did you ever see BB King at the end of his life?
Oh,
when he was performing, he just tells stories, and you're like, "Hey, brother, what are you doing?"
Well, you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Willie Nelson, right? He's just sitting there playing the guitar, telling the stories, but you like it. Yeah. Yes. Well, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be, 104 years old. Talking about AEW right here with you in the chat. We had Dynamite last night. Forbidden Door is nearing us. We will make predictions for Forbidden Door. The show before Forbidden Door, Tom will have to wear this lovely Jeff Jarrett shirt because he's not so good at making predictions.
Don't set me off, Tim. Okay? The rant can come your way, too. Okay?
You people suck!
Yeah. Okay?
So let's see how quickly we can make this. Should be like what's the over-under on how soon Tom goes on a rant?
Oh, it's going to happen soon. Because let's talk about AEW Dynamite, right? So we got Tacos and Tequila on Saturday, but last night is what we're here to talk about. We're talking about the Summer Blockbuster taking place in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Andrew J. Brady Music Center. We all know who the fuck that guy is.
Granddaddy of them all.
Yeah. By the way, side note though, before we get started,
Granddaddy in Cincinnati.
Did you see Jon Moxley doing morning TV, talking about how to pop out an eyeball?
Yes, I did. And let me make sure everyone's aware. This was not a wrestling gimmick that he was. He was
talking
legit. Like, no, really. Like if you really want to pop out, you got to commit. You know what I mean? He was like, you got to commit. You got to be willing to do this. Right? Yeah. He's like, you got to really. You're gouging it out. You're pulling it out. Yeah, you're plucking it out more so than you're, you know what I mean?
Which anytime I think of wrestling and eyeballs coming out is the Stan Hansen Vader match. Remember when Stan Hansen popped Vader's eyeball out and he's like, hey, 1 second.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's wrestling.
With his dirty ass gloves.
Yeah.
Everybody talked about that he never washed his gloves and he's just like, put my eyeball back in with that.
Probably. And Stan Hansen, who he didn't even know what he was hitting. He's just like, as long as I feel something, it probably works. Whop. Name of my sex tape, actually.
Full of fucking tobacco spit and beer just slapping him around.
Fucking love Stan Hansen. But yeah, let's talk about it. So AEW Dynamite, Andrew J. Brady Music Center.
Yeah. We've been here before. I can't remember. Like, this felt familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Have we been in this venue?
I think we've been in similar venues. Like, it might be a company who owns different venues across the country, and it all looks the same.
Yeah, but this was a good feel for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and we kick it off with Tommaso Ciampa, and he's out there talking about how he's better than Chris Jericho. Well, then Chris Jericho comes out, and fucking Christ almighty, here it comes, Tim. The first fucking thing. Jericho, fuck off, brother. You've done it all. Congratulations. This is the end credit scenes when you beat a video game. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, could I beat the big boss again? No, just
you know what credits. It is. It's like you've beaten the game and now you picked it back up, and it's like you can select any like point in the game and go like play a mission again. And it's like, let me do the Jericho thing.
No,
this feels like Jericho wrote all of this. Like everything Ciampa was saying. Like, he's upset that he's calling him Tommy's mommy and stuff. Like, Ciampa never acted like he's a psycho killer. What are we doing here? It all feels very forced, very bad. Jericho.
He's missed it. He's lost his fastball. Because back when we used to praise Jericho, one of the things that we always used to say is he could listen to the crowd or he could follow the trend and he could go with it and he could be along with what was cool, right? It might not be The Rock cool, but it was his style of cool, which we all kind of liked, right?
Yeah.
Now he's missed it because he caught on to one promo he did with Ricochet where he would talk and he would do the Kevin Nealon thing where it was like, hey, Tim, I'm just going to talk to you right here with your black hat. And then I'm going to talk to you about that black hat. And everyone thought it was fun. And now he thinks, well, that's what you do. And it's not. It's fucking bad. It's bad.
And that's certainly not the meat of everything. Like the substance of all of this. And just what we used to praise Jericho for was he had a curveball in him. You say he lost his fastball. He's lost his curveball. He's not even like... We thought, okay, maybe he's doing the thing again where he's like lining us up to think he's doing the same old thing and then he's going to throw a curve. No, he's doing the same old thing.
Yeah. And this...
He's cashing easy money here. He took the big money to not go to WWE, and he's taking the easy road, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, and for Ciampa to have matches where he's bloody as fuck with Mark Briscoe and Darby Allin, to then go like, I don't like being called Tommy Mommy or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck off.
I know. That's why this all feels like we're getting cheaped out of something here.
Now, I will say, to its credit, after we got done with that stupid bullshit, when they got into each other's face and Jericho's like, I know you don't like me.
Yeah, that was good. All of a sudden, I perked up and I was like, where was this been? Jericho? Fuck, that got real serious all of a sudden.
But that should just be it. Don't give me all the other stuff. Just go, I'm a veteran, you're a veteran, but I'm your veteran, and I know why you don't fucking like me, and this is why, and so I'm going to punch you in the face. That's all I need.
What Jericho should do?
Go home.
Tom likes to rant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
People suck!
Be Tom. And here's what I mean. He should be like, he should realize
love
he's love this on you already. Yeah.
Fucking love it.
You don't got to say anything else. This is the best gimmick I've ever heard.
That's
Tony, hire this man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, just do this show instead of Tom. So,
Sure.
No, I don't know that would be any better. So, he should be, like, he knows he's retiring. He's on the way out, like I said, so he knows he's not going to, like, be the best. But he should be, like, looking at every like, up-and-coming talent and be like, you're a dumbass. If you would just do X, Y, and Z, then you'd be there and you wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Here looking up, idiot. And they'd be like, fuck you, man. He'd be like, fuck me. I'll show you I'm Jericho, bitch. Right? And then they just bang. You know what I mean?
But the comedy needs to go because he's
exactly right.
It's not.
That's what I mean. He almost just needs to have that like disdain that like, not even that he's like, not that I'm not in the spotlight anymore. It's that like, you're supposed to be and you're fucking it up.
Yeah.
You're an embarrassment.
If he's going to play the hits, One of the hits he did have was in WWE when he did the suits and he didn't sell any merchandise,
Yeah.
and he was very serious, and he was, I'm a world champion. This is how a world champion carries himself.
Yeah.
Again,
he could go back to, do you remember who the fuck I am?
Right. Don't be a world
Jericho.
champion, but be the, this is how you fucking carry yourself. You want to be a legend like me, stop doing your dumb shit and do my stuff. You know what I mean? Or like be
that's what I'm saying. Like this all kind of fits together. I mean, he could do, you know what I mean? Like just kind of carry that way about like, you're looking down like,
but yeah,
this is why you're still here. You could have been a world champ 2 times already if you would have done the Chris Jericho playbook, nerd.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then beat him up.
The whole, I need to wrestle someone with hair. What the fuck with the bald stuff? Shut up. And here's the other thing. AEW crowd, we're fucking better than this. We're fucking better than this.
Yeah, what is this?
Don't be chanting Tommy Mommy and all the fun. Have fun. I'm not saying don't have fun. But don't encourage the old man. He's senile. He doesn't fucking know. He just hears you cheering and think it's good. It's not good. We all know it's not good.
Let's not have a thank you, Vince.
Yeah,
here, right? Like...
Exactly. Just because you're caught up in the moment doesn't mean you can't fucking think. And so fucking think. And we're going to have to use our brains a little bit later, AEW crowd, because we got another fucking thing that we keep trying to do, which we know it fucking sucks, but everyone acts like it's good, and it's fucking not.
You people suck!
You don't suck yet, but you're getting there. Now, let's get into some more fun stuff. We go backstage. Renee Paquette. Well, hold on. Let me kind of wrap the first segment up. They start fighting each other. Ciampa, Jericho, punches, and there we go. Fine. Then we go backstage, and Renee is with Don Callis, and the TNT champ, the Jet Kevin Knight, walk in, and they're kind of talking about like, hey, I'm the fucking man, Kevin Knight's saying, and Don Callis is like, you are the fucking man. And then that's where he's like, I'm going to go after MJF. Don Callis is like, hell yeah, that's what I love to hear. And Andrade walks in and is like, hey, what's up with the new guy?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I want the world title. He flat out said it. He's like, what's up? And you're telling me like this guy?
I would say though, aren't you the newest member before Kevin Knight? Like, it's not like you. Yeah. You're not Takeshita, right? You weren't the first guy here. So bit.
Well, and spoiler alert, we're going to talk about it more. They lean heavily into that part of the Don Callis story. And we've kind of flirted with this idea that like Andrade may not be long for the Don Callis family. And I think we're putting a little more gas into that right now. Now, I do like that Don Callis he's slick. He's got a thing. He's like, yeah, pal. It's coming. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like moving on. Kevin Knight, since we got him away from Speedball, he's not all of a sudden a good promo. I'm not gonna
but
come
he's
out
more
there
comfortable.
But he's way more comfortable, and it's way more believable, and I'm liking this a lot. I like his attitude where he's kind of like, but like, like stepping in front of people and being like, yo, I'm the Jet, bitch. What's up? Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it was interesting. Again, maybe we're looking towards a Don Callis, or excuse me, a Kevin Knight Andrade TNT Championship match. That's where it feels like it's going to go because here's the one thing, though, that I will say that I've never been a fan of.
Andrade will no longer be in the Don Callis family. We shaved 2 prominent stars off of it here.
Yeah, but here's one thing that I've never been a fan of is, hey, I have a championship, the TNT championship, but you know what I want? This other thing. Well, then get rid of the thing you have. Like, I don't like that as far as storytelling, because then other people peeking behind their curtain have to kind of just sit there and be like, waiting to do something.
I liked, for better or worse, when TNA did the thing where like, if you had the X Division title or whatever it was for X amount of time, you had the option to cash it in. Win or lose, you don't have that title no more. You hand it over for a shot. You know what I mean? Like, good luck. That's a choice you get to make. I like that. I don't hate something like that.
Yeah, but it just you're just.
But
holding
you're right. Like
hostage.
You can't be like, oh, with this and this. Yeah, you got to say like you got to understand that like, okay, I'll risk it, right? Like, let me see you risk it. It's one thing to say, I want that. Well, fucking put it on the line, man.
Yeah, I agree. But anyhow, Kevin Knight walks off and is like, I'll get a shot because I'm TNT champion. And Andrade is like, well, I want this shot. And then, like you said, Don Callis
like the
squirms his way.
something, right?
Yeah, world strong
Global?
champion or whatever.
Global?
Yep. Sure.
Which is not world?
Nope.
I don't know how these
Doesn't
work.
include water. Doesn't include the water.
Global doesn't? I understood international, like you said, doesn't include the water, but global? It's the globe. All right.
Maybe it's just globes. Anyway, so now we get into some in-ring action. Yeah. Now we get into some in-ring action. We get our first match of the night. It is the local guy.
Yeah.
Our AEW Continental Champion, Jon Moxley, taking on CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Somewhat local guy.
Yeah, Shane Taylor. Yeah, where was he from? Cleveland or something? Yeah.
Yeah, we got Cincinnati and Cleveland, which I don't know, man. Flip a coin on, whichever one you want to be from, I guess. But
well, I'd rather, man, I'd go Cleveland. How about this? Yeah, let's play this game. What would you rather do? I'd go Cleveland because at least you got LeBron and you got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
Cincinnati, you got shitty fucking Chili that you try to act like is good.
Burrow.
And Joe Burrow, that fucking weirdo. And then what else you got in Cincinnati? That's it. A Bengal. And actually, your fucking airport's in Louisville, Kentucky. They don't even have a fucking airport in your own city. You dumb fucks. Jesus. Look at that. No fucking town that's like, oh, I'm proud of where I'm at. You have to have a fucking airport. People have to want to go there. If it's in another fucking place, another state.
You got to be able to fly there. I'm not saying direct, but like I at least got to land there.
Yeah. If I'm going to Louisville, Kentucky, which isn't even in the fucking state of Ohio, your city sucks. Fuck off. And you guys, your fucking football team sucks dick. You guys mismanage everything. You guys don't know how to do shit. You had the opportunity to make your defense better. And what'd you do? You signed T. Higgins like a fucking idiot. And what did he do? Not a goddamn thing. And what happened? You missed the playoffs again. Oh, cool. That one time you beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game just to lose to the fucking Rams in the Super Bowl. And then what have you done since then? Not a goddamn thing.
Literally,
you know why?
I forgot they were still a team after that moment.
Yeah. Well, you know why? Because they don't even have a fucking airport in their city. Pieces of shit. You guys suck. Play the sound. You guys suck.
Yeah, that's
You people suck.
Yeah. Fuck you, Cincinnati. Now, Jon Moxley.
Are the most annoying little shit.
There you go. Perfect. Now, pause. Jon Moxley, I fucking love.
Yeah.
Jon Moxley's the fucking man. They actually should put all their
Cincinnati
resources
is twice
behind.
as cool when he's in the town of Cincinnati.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They should put all their resources instead of putting it behind that goofball Joe Burrow and put it behind Jon Moxley because he'll fucking pop your eyeball out. Then I might actually like your fucking airport might move to your city. How about that? If you fucking promote Jon Moxley,
just annex it over into Cincinnati.
Yeah, just
like,
we
just want to be
there.
Cincinnati now instead.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But we get Shane Taylor, we get Jon Moxley, and this is a good match. Shane Taylor's good. I like Shane Taylor. He's an unfortunate looking man. He looks like a pear, but he wrestles well, right? Like, I mean, right? He looks like a pear, doesn't he?
I mean, I think that doesn't help him in that situation. But the Shane Taylor promotion thing, I get it. Like, these are friends of Moxley. It's all an Ohio thing, and they've got a little crew going on. So let's give them a little rub, put them on TV.
Oh, behind the curtain. You're peeking behind the curtain.
Yeah. All of this works. And this was fine. I didn't expect, kind of the fallout, I'll say, right? The match was fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Good match.
I didn't expect this to continue, I guess.
Yeah, Moxley picks up the victory, but then afterwards, Shane Taylor Promotions comes out and they just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Now, we'll get to it. Yeah, we'll get to it in a little bit. But on Collision for tomorrow night, and again, Saturday night, for anyone who's not listening live, we record this on a Thursday night. Obviously, that show's on Saturday night, so we don't know what the fuck's going to happen. We don't watch spoilers, so if it happened after Dynamite, we don't fucking know. So anyhow, 5-on-5, Shane Taylor Promotions, Death Riders. I think that was the reason. It's just, now let's do all of us and then get it on or get over with it. So yeah, Shane Taylor Promotions stands tall. Death Riders were outnumbered. Death Rider Shane Taylor Promotions on Collision. Next up, we get a fucking rerun. Mercedes Moné.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, fucking might as well. Just call her fucking female Jericho because this fucking goof had 6 months off, and she says, you know what I'm going to come back as? The same fucking thing.
Did she at least change her hair color this time?
Yeah. Oh, God, the best heel turn ever. I was wearing a wig. It was blue. Now it's red or whatever the fuck it was, you idiot. God. And here's the other thing, too. Another reason why she absolutely sucks ass is she says while she's out, the women's division absolutely sucked while I was gone. The fuck it did. Tekla's your champion. Chris Statlander was your champion while you're gone and had some great matches with Tony Storm. Tony Storm was still there. Fuck you.
I had a great time while you were gone.
Yeah. Again, I know the character's supposed to be, I know, but what I'm saying is it's the same fucking character from when we were all locked in our doors because of COVID.
2014 even.
Yeah. It's the same fucking thing.
Sasha Banks' character from day one is this character. Nothing has changed.
And if we're going to be the alternative, this is the other thing I'm going to say about AEW fans. I might just have a whole rant about AEW fans tonight. Who knows?
People suck.
Again, you don't suck yet, but here's the thing.
Bitch.
Maybe that's what it is. But if we want to be the alternative isn't, well, they're not there anymore. You got to be fucking... Jon Moxley is not Dean Ambrose. Like, that's what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be fucking WWE Sasha Banks in AEW. Because you know what? I don't like WWE.
Yeah.
I don't want
Or at least it has to evolve somehow. You know what I mean? Like, Ricochet might be the Ricochet we saw, but it's evolved. You know what I mean? Like, it's now like a different, right? Like
another perfect example. Yeah. The Ricochet of today is nothing like the Ricochet in WWE. Yeah. And so it's just, you fucking come on. If you're going to be the highest paid female wrestler reportedly, you can't just be giving me some D+ level shit. We deserve better. And we're the alternative. If you want to keep doing that shit, go fucking play with your best friend Bailey in Magamania and I don't have to see your ass anymore. Like, get the fuck on.
She's eventually gonna.
But here's the thing. Honestly, I would.
I bet she does something different when she shows up.
Yeah. Well, and I haven't watched in a couple years, but she was evolving in different things, right? She did the hugger, and then she did this, and then she led a group, and then Mercedes Moné has been the same carbon copy.
It's been the boss or the CEO from day one.
It's the same fucking thing, and I can't stand it. I do not like it. All right, let's get to something I do like. We, after that, get an in-ring promo from the Jet, Kevin Knight. Now, he's talking all that shit, and he's like, maybe you guys are all mad that I broke up Jet Speed, you dumb shits, all that fun stuff. And then who he calls out? Oh, he calls out
this is heel 101 stuff, right? This is fresh off a heel turn, tag team guy. You all are just jealous of me. That's what it is. That's what the thing is. I get it. I see why. Yeah.
Now, credit to him, because one thing I do like is, even though he's a heel, he's calling out the heel champion, MJF. Yeah. So he's like, MJF, I got something to say to you, right?
Yeah, I love this. This is where we said, like, unless they already have a friendship assigned or some reason to have an alliance, heels don't like heels because they're bad guys also. Heels are generally miserable, dislikable people, disagreeable. Don't like anybody.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, I know.
In fact, I bet the heel they may tolerate the other heels because at least that person's being honest. But fuck him. You know what I mean? But at least he's not fake smiling like the fucking John Cena or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's my reality every day. That's why I like heels.
Be Tom.
Yeah.
Best gimmick ever.
Best gimmick ever. But the music of Darby Allin hits, right? We haven't seen him since the pay-per-view. Kevin Knight
kind of forgot about him.
He does the whole, oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And then Darby comes from behind, hits him with the skateboard, beats him up. Ha-ha. There we go. Darby now.
Yeah, but I feel like
Kevin Knight.
We run this back. I still feel like Jet's got to come winning that match, doesn't he? And I don't know how that really... Because, we're trying to highlight that Jet's, a winner now. You know what I mean? Stacking shit. Tough guy. If Darby just beats him...
Well, and if Darby becomes TNT champion again, doesn't
Right.
that feel like we've done something before, right? Like that's a championship he's kind of synonymous with, right? He's the second ever one, I believe, right? He beat Cody. That's when Cody like knelt and gave him the fucking thing and presented it to him like a knight. Fucking nerd. Go sing happy birthday to Trump again, you fucking goof. Get another neck tattoo of a fucking dick. Anyhow,
Cody Rhodes is the like theater kid that like is trying desperately to be the most popular kid in school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. God, oh Jesus Christ, he's a suck ass, isn't he? He's the one that fucking he reminds the teacher of homework from last night. Hey, actually, Mrs. Smith, did you want to collect the homework? Like, bitch, we didn't fucking do that.
If somebody in 2026 leads a crowd with a pledge of allegiance, it will be Cody fucking Rhodes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like that,
He's the fucking idiot who will get super mad that the American flag is on the ground, yet his wife will wear a fucking bikini where it's stuck in her ass crack. Fuck out of here. Okay.
Can we see that?
Anyway. Next up, we get a really good match. We get back into the ring and we get Mark Briscoe versus the Bastard Pac. And these two know how to wrestle. And they knew how to wrestle here.
And I like what we did here. We gave Mark Briscoe can fuck you up, and Pac learned like, hey, shit. You know what I mean? Like, kind of kept giving him this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, kudos to Pac here. I think Pac did a whole lot of work here to also make Mark Briscoe look like a star. And I don't hate it. Like I said, if we give him a little more serious, a little more like, no, I mean, yeah, I've always been a little, happy-go-lucky, but like I am an accomplished fucking serious goddamn competitor and I can beat your ass.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Now, before Mark Briscoe came out, though, we saw that he had a conversation with Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Well, we would learn about what that is. So after Mark Briscoe defeats Pac, he calls out MJF. This time, MJF comes out because Darby's music didn't hit, right? So he comes out.
Yep.
And he essentially tells Mark Briscoe, hey, you potato-brained idiot, I'm not wrestling you for the championship. I call the shots. I do my shit. So no, I'm not giving you a shot. And Mark Briscoe says, well, here's the catch. First off, Tony Khan runs this shit, not you. Second, we're going to do a cage match at Forbidden Door. And if my team, a 6-man team, right? Is it 6-on-6?
6-on-6.
And if my
he didn't say steel cage it, yeah, like that was the final bomb, but yeah, right. Like,
yeah. And he says, if my team beats up your team and my team wins, I get a championship shot against you.
Yep.
And then MJF's like, I didn't agree to this. This is fucking bullshit.
Fuck that. Wrong. Liar. Yeah.
Here's again the fun thing about pro wrestling, and this isn't an AEW problem. This has just always been a pro wrestling problem. So we're forcing MJF to do this cage match, 6-on-6. But if we do a 1-on-1 match, we got to do a contract signing, and both guys have to sign.
Sign the contract.
Because if you don't sign, then
match isn't on. Right? Yeah, I know. I always hate it. Yes. Yeah, I get a weigh-in maybe because like sometimes we don't show you the weigh-in, but and sometimes we do as like ceremonial. Like that makes a little more sense, but it doesn't when there's not weight classes.
Back in the day when it was like cruiserweights, right? Because you couldn't be over a certain weight. I got all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But all
right, and spoiler alert, and we'll talk more in depth about it. MJF he's gonna pay the Don Callis family to be his 5. So this is not they keep calling it Team Briscoe versus Team MJF, but this is the conglomeration versus the Don Callis family with MJF. But
there's also a catch there. Don Callis family said, "Sure, we'll take your money. We're going to buy a boat," I think they said.
Yeah.
But if we win, then Kevin Knight gets a shot.
Which is weird because, like, Andrade was like, hey, what the fuck? Like, it would be one thing. But I guess if Andrade's not in the match, because I was going to say, like, they should work it where if whoever of the Don Callis family members wins that match for Team MJF, then they get the title shot. You get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because that could create, because then if you had Andrade in there and Kevin Knight both trying to stop each other. MJF also doesn't want either one of them. He's trying to be the one to win so that he doesn't have to give anybody a title shot. But they didn't say any of that, so I'm not going to go there. But yeah, it sounds like it's just Kevin Knight, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so here's the interesting part is, as you said, Andrade's like, hey, it's me.
Hello. Yeah, what's up?
And Don Callis like, you're going to get a shot, I promise, eventually.
Here he was a little more, he goes, hey, listen, there's a lot of members in the family. This time he didn't lead with the, you're getting your title shot, right? This time was like a, brother, it's coming. You know what I mean? Here's why. And then, yeah, of course it's coming, right? Like, that was a subtle shift I noticed, right? Like, the other times he said, what about my thing? He's like, of course, you, my guy, yeah. We got to do this thing first, and then got you covered. But this time was like, hey, man, look, I got mouths to feed.
So who is the Don Callis family members? Like, is it Dangerous Mark Davis, Brian Cage,
Fletcher?
Doyle, Fletcher, Okada? Like, who is
I think it's going to be Kevin Knight, right? So we got Kevin Knight.
Okada?
What two guys were in the movie just recently? They said two of them were in the movie. Was it Archer and Cage?
Maybe.
Or a movie or a TV show that they were on. They were talking about it on the commentators. They were just on something. And Don Callis was like, yeah, we're branched into Hollywood or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was Archer and it was either Archer and Cage or Cage. You know what I mean? Like two of the big guys in the back. So maybe they get thrown in there so they can keep plugging that, right?
Well, but here's the thing. This is where I think it'd be interesting storytelling. Let's say you did leave Okada off, right? Let's say it's Andrade, Kevin Knight, Brian Cage, Doyle, and Mark Davis, and then MJF, right? That's your 6. Well, if you were Kyle Fletcher, what the fuck, right?
He'd be like, I'm not one of them. Well, so MJF's going to pick him is what we heard.
Is that like, what we're getting?
So he said, he goes, I'm going to pick 5 of the whatever, and he's like, but I just need time. I need a week to look at it. And that's when Kevin Knight stepped in and was like, yo, because Andrade was about to step forward, and he literally, like, Kevin Knight kind of gave him the, like, step back, brother, and, like, was like, yo, right? Like, he didn't say it like that. That's fucked up. But, you know what I mean? He was like, hey, I heard you, you know what I mean? Heard you need somebody. And he said, what MJF said was, he was like, well, hey, Mr. Talks in third person. He was like, I'd be lying if I didn't say you were one of the people I was thinking about. Yeah.
Okay, here it is. MJF said he was going to pick the 5 of them and thought he needed a week to think it over. Okay, so there you go. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. I really think they should go with that. He picks the 5 and he's like, the benefit for you is if any one of you wins the match, you get the title shot. And so he should include like Okada, Andrade, Fletcher, like all the big names that are like, no, fuck that, right? Like, Kevin Knight, like,
I think it'd be great.
And then the whole time MJF's trying to win it himself too, because he's like, fuck you, I'm not giving any of these guys a touchdown. So none of them, that's where they fuck up, is that like none of them will let them win, right? Like they all keep fucking stopping each other.
Yeah, because they're clearly the better team. They're right. The conglomeration just isn't up to that skill level. So then the whole story is MJF throws Kevin Knight off of Orange Cassidy and he tries to pin him.
Or whatever, and it just turns into a fucking fight amongst the team. Then MJF's over there looking at Don Callis, and Don Callis is like, well, you wrote that stipulation, numbnuts.
Which one thing I was thinking about is because, so let's talk about the Mark Briscoe team real quick. It's probably going to be Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong.
Red Dragon, right?
Orange Cassidy.
Yep.
Ishii?
Probably Ishii. Yeah, they probably put him in there
because he was there last night when he jumped in and helped out.
Then we need a 6th.
Right? Well, then the 6th is Mark Briscoe.
Oh, Mark Briscoe. You didn't throw him in there.
Right.
Yet. All right.
Did I say that? Mark Briscoe.
Well, so you got Briscoe, and then you got the 3, right? You got the O'Reilly.
The trios
Strong,
champs.
Yep. What's his
phone? And then Orange Cassidy. Roderick Strong. Kyle O'Reilly. Orange Cassidy.
Oh, he's the 3rd of the trios champs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then who would be the other?
Ishii is the 5th.
And then Ishii. There you go. So, yeah. Well, no, that's 5. So then we would need one more. Who's also? Ooh, is it the return of not El Colon? Right? Remember how he's been out for 2 years or whatever?
Or is it Adam Cole?
No, they wouldn't throw that into there. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. MJF would shit his pants. MJF. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we'll get someone from Japan. That's what it'll be. It'll be my good friend, fill in the blank. That'll probably be what it is.
Yeah, Tanahashi or whatever he made.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Now, here's the thing I was thinking about, though. I've never claimed to know everything about everything. However, I don't recall Orange Cassidy and MJF ever wrestling in AEW. Have they ever wrestled each other?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe in some of the early days that we've kind of maybe not, you know what I mean, privy to, but nothing like as a.
They haven't had a proper feud, right?
Right. Yeah, and I can't
think of
a match.
Yeah,
like I said, it would have been early before MJF was really a thing yet.
That should be interesting. I'm actually interested in that. The slow kicks to MJF. Yeah. What will MJF do
MJF
in return?
Came out as like fucking Cody Rhodes' friend, was just like his buddy, and was doing nothing for a little bit. Yeah.
Should be interesting. But yeah, so there you go. We got a cage match for Forbidden Door. Now, the thing I did not mention when we were talking about Andrade is as soon as this promo battle and decision was made, Andrade walks out for his match against Orange Cassidy, and he walks right by MJF, and he lets him know in nonverbal communication, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then we get
the approach that there are a lot of people that are like, I'm coming for you, champ, right? And the champ doesn't get a moment of rest.
I think for MJF, that's how it always should be.
Yeah.
I think MJF, because he, when they do these social media videos and they're like, who's the worst guy to play Monopoly with, right? And everyone says MJF or whatever.
Yeah.
Then, like, that's how they need to treat him when he's champion. Like, we all fucking hate him, right?
We cannot allow this guy to be the champ because we got to hear him fucking all the time. So everybody's like, now fuck that.
Yeah, like the only thing Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley can agree on is that MJF shouldn't be champ.
Because he is another guy, too, that you look at. And we know, like we say, his wrestling's fucking top-notch, always good. But, like, in the kayfabe world, if you're the competitor, you look and you be like, that motherfucker? No. No. Yeah. I'm beating his ass. I'm getting this. No, I'm not allowing this to continue.
Yeah.
Talk about, like, punchable faces. You would think, like, you'd be like, no, I can't let this guy talk shit like that. Look at him.
Even, what would be funny is even if the females got involved in on it too, like if Tekla and Chris Statlander have like a promo battle and like, but one thing we can agree on though, MJF is a piece of shit champion.
He sucks.
I hate you and I hope you die.
You're a worse champion than MJF. And somebody like, oh,
hey, that's fucked up.
Too far. Yeah. That's a chant we need. That's too far. That's too far.
Well, that would actually be funny is like if Statlander said to Tekla, you're a worse champion than MJF. And she's like, hey. And then Statlander's like, okay, I went too far. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
That's right. I'm sorry. This is sometimes I get aggressive. I'm
But I do hate you. Yeah. I hate you with all my heart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I still wish you would die. But I don't think you're.
That would be funny. Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, so
I hope your entire bloodline dies. But I'm sorry that I said that thing about you.
Yeah, we all know that that's too far. Yeah. But we get Andrade here taking on Orange Cassidy. We get some fun moments. We get the pants part I thought was the funniest, right? Is Orange Cassidy tries to put Andrade's hands in his own pants. Andrade's like, I don't even fucking need these pants. Tears them off. And Orange Cassidy's like, well, I don't need these pants either. It's another pair of pants.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Sarah says hi to him and Tom.
Hello, Sarah. We are talking about AEW Dynamite. Thanks for joining. Just catching you up. We are at the part where Andrade is taking on Orange Cassidy.
Tom is also, he's going on some rants today.
You people suck!
Yep. And here's one that you might not like, Sarah. I apologize in advance. If you don't like it, sorry. But we all know it's true.
Huh.
Also in this match was Lio Rush. Fucking no one likes Lio Rush. You fucking, because now, okay, so now all of a sudden, the fucking guy has like a Tom Selleck Magnum PI shirt. Like, he's still possessed by some fucking whatever, but he can go to Tommy Bahama and get a kid's large and wear it to the fucking venue that night.
You just have to let your brain go dead on this character.
It's fucking bad. No, we all know it's fucking bad. So he does this thing where Andrade's like, how you know? And then he's like, he knows. Stop it. Fucking stop it. And again, my major beef with this, because someone tried to correct me on a fact, where they're like, but you love Tony Storm, which is a fact. I do love Tony Storm. But we saw and understood the evolution. She loses her championship to a friend. That makes her go crazy. She then goes into, hiding and then loses her brain and then thinks she's a Hollywood actress. A, B, C.
We may see a different version of her come back because if you remember, she was knocked out and left for dead last we saw her. So who knows? That could come back.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, what I don't like in these things, and I'm not, I don't have as much vitriol hatred toward them.
It's the fucking worst.
But it's what you were saying. He knows, right? He was sitting in the corner like, he's watching. Well, we got to get to the he. Who are we talking about? Otherwise, this is the anonymous GM for me, and I don't like it.
Well, and also the black fucking goo. That's what's missing is, okay, you got black fucking goo, but to put a t-shirt on, like where the town is. So what the fuck are you?
The police haven't stopped you, and
so you're so out of it. We can't figure out
what it could be. Is he's fine. He can get town to town. He can put a shirt on. But it's mind games. He's playing with folks in the arena with this.
Yeah, the mind game is I don't fucking like it. It's fucking bad, and no one else does. We all know it. Stop it.
You people suck!
We all know that this sucks. We're wanting this to be something more than what it was, right? It's like when someone challenges the number one brand in something, right? And you're like, hey, the UFL is just as good as the NFL. No, the fuck it isn't. All right. It sucks. No one likes it. The Rock's XFL also sucked. So stop this shit. We know that the NFL's the thing.
It can only ever be momentary stuff, right? Like people are walking around the back looking for something. They open the closet door. There's Leo Rush taking a shit. He says something weird. They go, like boogeyman-esque. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the height that it's ever going to be. So to me, I'm like, all right, we did it already.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Then you got to pare down, kind of like what we're talking about with the Triangle of Madness. Then you got to pare down the fucking spooky shit and then just be an asshole. Pare down I got black stuff in my mouth and then just be a fucking weirdo. Because if you're a fucking weirdo, I'm fine with that. Because guess what? That Leo Rush character without black stuff in his mouth is every third person in Independence, Missouri. I know that fucking guy plenty well. So you don't need to fucking convince me that those people don't exist. But when you're doing fuck off.
We got plenty of fentanyl heads out here.
Yeah, trust me. Meth is a fucking just as good as a banana out here in Independence. I don't need to fucking be convinced that those people don't exist. But the fucking other shit you got to get rid of because it doesn't make any fuck. And again, the origin story. You're wearing COVID jackets. And now you're doing, what the fuck? Did you get COVID? Is that the black shit in your mouth? Is it COVID?
The crew. Or crew.
Well, in ROH, because I have been watching some things here and there for one of the championships, and I apologize. There's so many of them. But it's going to be Action Andretti, Leo Rush, and then, who's the old guy that's really super athletic? AR Fox. AR Fox. Yep. Yeah. And it's going to be those three. So they are doing a feud. But like, if you're not watching Ring of Honor, which by the way, guys, right now, we're in like an entertainment surplus. We've got the World Cup, which I will hold my opinion to myself, but we got the World Cup. We got the NBA Finals featuring the New York market. You got the Stanley Cup. You still got baseball. And then you got the NFL trades and shit coming around the corner. Like,
college football ramping up, trying to make all the
and money. The fucking video games for that shit is coming out too. And then you got GTA on the way. Like,
have you seen? I saw a thing where every single major video game not named GTA 6 is set to come out in like September or October. GTA 6 in November, and then fucking nothing. Like everybody's like, nope, can't even compete. Like, don't just get all the games out before. Hope for the best. There's like 15 games coming out in like October. And then November GTA 6 is like the only game coming out, and then there's like nothing listed afterwards.
Yeah, you might as well just fucking set up for next summer after that.
Yeah, exactly. Just give everybody a year to just play that game.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is like we are in an entertainment surplus. So if you expect me to go above and beyond and to get because this is the other thing too. That's not even the main story in Ring of Honor. So you're expecting me to then deep dive on Ring of Honor to understand this fucking character in AEW. No, man.
To me, it's throwaway, and I kind of forget it until I see it because that is what it is. There's no underlying thing to it, and I guess if it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to. But I'm not gonna like get giddy when I see it. I'm just gonna be like, oh, yeah, spooky, weird guy.
But just let's all be honest. That's all I'm saying. We all can be adults here. No one fucking likes it. Okay? Just be a fucking adult.
Just admit it, okay? Then we can move on.
Yeah. It's like the Mean Girls thing. Stop making fetch happen. Stop making Leo Rush happen.
We all agree upon a reality is all I'm saying, right? Like we all have to be in the same.
I mean, look. That's a major problem in the world right now. Yeah. So, like, at least let's start here.
Can't move forward if we all don't agree on what forward is.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, anyhow, back to the match, though. Andrade gets the victory. Then he has one more question for Ohio. How you know? Yay. There we go. So, we're getting that over. That's
I love that, like, we are getting that over, too. And, it means nothing. There's it's not even, how do I know what?
It makes more fucking sense than Leo Rush. At least I get the tone of it. I know what it's implying.
Know what, dog? What time it is? What your name was?
It's just, you know what it's implying. Fuck off. It's just implying fuck off. Right? Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
How you know?
Yeah. Fuck off. Right? Now, let's get to one of the shortest segments of the night. But for me, my absolute favorite thing of last night. So, after Andrade picks up the victory, we do a flashback, I guess, or we hear from Will Ospreay, but it was from last week, not tonight.
Right. It was showing his response from his last match.
And he talks about beating Mark Davis, going to the finals. And right before the big thing happens, he says, I do have to give the Death Riders their credit, or, I'm paraphrasing here, but he's like, I do owe something to the Death Rider, whatever he says, right? And then it's like he's about to say one more thing, and then Alex Windsor, who is just bawling her eyes out, just runs into his arms.
Did a great job here, right? Now, we didn't see her face, right? The face,
but still,
but like, that felt genuine. She felt like she was sobbing, right? Ran into his arms, crying. And he did a good thing too, like, oh shit. Like, you know that thing when you're like, oh fuck, I have to be the comforting spouse now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so she's upset that she's lost and out of the tournament. So there goes her dream of main eventing in London, and she's just crying her eyes out. And that was the whole segment.
Right, so hear me out. What if Jon Moxley convinces Windsor to cost Ospreay the Owen to to teach him a hard lesson, right? And don't trust anybody kind of shit.
Well, I think this is my gut feeling. Again, I don't read the fucking thing, so just some stupid brain guy from Kansas City's idea of what he's seen. I feel like Alex Windsor is going to get jealous of the Death Riders, right?
Of the Death Riders relationship.
I think, because right before she runs into his arms, he's talking about the Death Riders, right? And so now her dream is gone, but his is still alive. But it's not because him and her built this thing together. He's building this shit with these other people. So I think she's going to start to again, we have footage of shoulder rubs from Marina Shafir. Alex Windsor could make a case of fuck those Death Riders.
If we clip this portion and make this a small thing, we're titling this Will Ospreay is emotionally cheating with the Death Riders.
Yeah. And it's not just Kenny Omega who's upset now. It's his wife, right? Because she's a competitor. I bet you, again, if we, peek into her mind during this moment, I bet you she would have loved that training from the Death Riders. Why didn't he bring her along? Hey, I'm getting better, but hey, broad, go figure it out for yourself. Aren't you friends with
I
Willow?
could take my shirt off and throw a tennis ball at the wall and sat on your back when you just push-ups.
Right. But like, Alex Windsor's probably thinking, Pac could have helped me with an arm drag or whatever the fuck it was, but why didn't you invite me?
You didn't even ask me.
Yeah.
Sit here and watch the dog, fucker.
Yeah. And so
you didn't even ask.
Well, they have a kid together, right? So that'd be the other thing too. Like, I have to watch the fucking kid while you go do neck rolls with Claudia.
Daniel
what
Garcia.
the fuck is this about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
Claudio
where I think we're
stretches you.
Yeah. I saw that first video. He takes his shirt off, then we don't see you, and then you came home sweaty. That was weird.
Yeah. You chose not to sit down anywhere. That was weird.
Yeah. Why were you grinning all night? I didn't get it. But I think that's where we're going to go. My gut says Alex Windsor starts to become jealous, and I think she may cost him maybe in London.
Inadvertently, you know what I mean? Because she's out there like, what's going on? He's like,
I can help you. I can help you, Will. Yeah.
Stop
and then it's
taking them. They're me. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's where. And then Marina and her. Well, and Moxley uses that to then keep him in, right? So now you don't have a wife. So now you have to stay with us, brother. Like, we're your family.
This is where you're, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is where the riders stick together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're focused on gains and whatever.
Yeah, I loved it. Now, we move on from there, and I will say credit to AEW for this next segment because, again, I'm not going to go watch Stardom, no offense, but we get a more understanding of Tekla and her problem with Stardom, right? We show some clips of her actually getting fired, her pushing down the fucking promoter.
Doors when we do these things, so you know.
But now Tekla wants to kill Stardom.
Great, but all of that's fine. But like right now, she's the world champion. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm kind of like, I wish we could do something a little more meaningful with her right now, because I feel like we were catching fire with her, and this just feels like, oh yeah, remember the stuff I did in the past that you did not know. You know, remember the stuff that you don't remember in the past.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Well, and my problem again is call the person out. I would be okay if Tekla's mad that the babyface Stardom champion is now getting the chance that she used to get in Stardom, and she's jealous of it.
All
right?
of a sudden, she's on the nightly talk shows, and I had to ride coach to the exactly.
That's where it is. But like, if you're just mad at a promotion, well, fuck, a promotion includes Hangman Adam Page and MJF. That doesn't fucking mean anything if you just blanket statement. Like, that's where I don't fucking get it. But anyhow, as mentioned, the Death Riders won a street fight with Shane Taylor Promotions, so we're going to get that. And then we are going to get the quarterfinals of the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament.
Is this right before the main event?
Let's see, Tim. Yes, it is, Tim, because here we go.
It's time for the women.
Sarah does not agree with us. She said, nah, Redemption Ospreay beats Moxie, and it all in London. Ospreay wins the world title.
Well, then what do you think happens with Alex Windsor? She just doesn't cry and then goes away. Right? Like, you're not going to, it's the Chekhov's gun. You don't put a gun on stage.
Maybe she
and
gets
it doesn't
more
off.
jealous after that, and she costs him.
Yeah, now that could be right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now once he's champion, I just think somehow she's gonna be a part of this.
Yeah, it does feel like
story.
We don't do things like that out of nowhere. Like that was an interesting thing that we have not seen before. But anyway, as you were saying, it's right before the main event. So
it's time for the women.
Yep, right before the main event, we got to get them on. And we get a late replacement. I do not know of this lady, but I've seen her a couple times in AEW. But Maya World
is like a kind of a stand. I think it's an ROH person as well, maybe.
I believe so. Yeah, she's been in a tag team a couple times, taking on D&D and losing. Yeah. So I've seen her a couple times, but she's taking on Sky Blue here. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Now, I fully expected Sky Blue to advance. because Tekla and Sky Blue were talking about this love to face ya. Yeah, that'd be great kind of story. Curveball, upset, Maya World defeats Sky Blue. So what do you make of that?
Same thing. I was not expecting that, and Maya World's good. And every time we've seen her has been good. So I do felt like I would say we were looking forward to the women's tournament less than the men's this year, just based on the field. And this is not to like say anything bad about Maya World. It's just not like an established character with a lot of stories that we've like had a reason to like, yay, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready to see Maya get a run at it.
Well, and it's also a late replacement. It's also a late replacement too. It wasn't like she was even in it to start with. Now I don't have the tournament in front of me, so she advances to the quarter is then semi.
I forget where the women's is at. Yeah, to be honest with you.
So the semifinals, but I don't know who she takes on next. But Maya World advances. Sky Blue is out. Sky Blue Tekla. Does that cause some friction, right? We got maybe some, hey, I'm the champion. I held up my end of the bargain. What the fuck are you doing, Sky Blue? Maybe you're not good enough to be in this triangle, right? Maybe this is
the semifinals, and we'll face Athena. Sorry.
Oh, the forever champion.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like an Athena match, right? Athena wins.
Athena wins. Yeah.
Who's on the other side?
That I don't know. I was just reading like the results.
Oh, I thought you had the bracket.
No, I did not have the bracket, unfortunately.
Because it's Mercedes, right? Mercedes advanced, beating Alex Windsor. Try to find the fucking bracket, right? Let's do that while we're wasting time here. Great audio for you all. But yeah, so we've got that part of, however
the
you want
women's
to say.
was Persephone and Hazuki, but that changed, right?
Persephone lost on Collision. And then
Hazuki, or did they switch?
Yeah, Hazuki. So it's going to be Mercedes versus Hazuki.
Mercedes, yep.
And then Athena
It's
versus...
going to be Mercedes Athena.
Look, Mercedes does have a soft spot, peeking behind the curtain here, right? Doing a little shoot for Japanese wrestling. So if she's going to lose to anyone, I wouldn't be shocked if it's this. And then we get hopefully, dear God, here you go. Look, I'm going to fucking pray and all this shit. Then we maybe get something different from Mercedes. That would be the fucking best, right? As if like that set her off and now she's the devil, right? She becomes an MJF style devil where she's like, I'm going to kill people here. These motherfuckers suck. It'd be cool.
Maybe.
I really thought Persephone was going to win the whole fucking thing. Like, she's a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like her too. But yeah, so yeah, it does look like.
Kind of reminds me of the Shayna Baszler vibes with a little less craziness, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got that kind of like build and like fighter mentality.
And just intimidation, just the
yeah, exactly right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is gonna.
It
suck,
just looks
right?
like hurry up and ring the bell. I've been waiting for this fight. Like I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, there is the upset of the night. I feel Maya World advancing to the semis against Athena, and then we get an announcement for Forbidden Door. Tim, apparently, I did not know this, but it's the first time ever Zack Sabre Jr., old Zach Morris, is taking on old man Kenny Omega. How do you feel about this?
Zack Sabre Jr. should do a Zach Morris gimmick with the phone.
He is.
Get the timeouts and like
everyone freezes and he's like,
and he's like,
guys, isn't this crazy?
Yeah, he like moves somebody around. Yeah. Yeah, man, the Catalina wine mixer taking on Kenny Omega. Look, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good.
I'm interested because from all accounts, and I know that both can do the other guy's thing a little bit, but really, Zack Sabre Jr. I'm going to make your wrist touch your asshole, and then I'm going to make you lick the fucking ring post because I got you in a pretzel. Kenny Omega I'm going to dive over the fucking top rope. And I'm
less so now, but
right. Yeah. But still, he does more of the wee kind of fun stuff. So I'm interested to see how those gel together.
No, it's going to be good. Like I said, it's just there's no story, albeit because of who they are and because they've never apparently done
That's
this.
it.
That is the story.
Right. Yeah. I will say also, though, man, almost you could set your watch to it. Forbidden Door means Zack Sabre Jr.'s here. Like, it seems like it's almost the same guys now every year. It's like, you get Ishii, you get Zack Sabre Jr., you're probably going to get Tanahashi. Yeah. It's like, can we get someone else?
This is where I keep saying, like, this door is not forbidden anymore, right? This is the allowed door.
Yeah, this is the...
That's why we said we should call it the glory hole.
Yeah, this is the screen door, right? It just slides over. Yeah. You can see through it. You can put it over here, you put it over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know the New Japan roster that well, but like, isn't there a guy Evil or something over there? Remember that guy? I
don't watch it at all, to be honest.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear more names. Tell me more names. That's what.
Introduce me to something. At least when we do the AAA things, like I'm seeing new people I haven't heard. They may not be new, but like they're new to me,
it's
right?
Not, and it's not always Mystico, right? You'll get
Mystico
someone else.
And some new people, right? Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Ishii, Zack Sabre. Like I'm saying, it's just kind of like, okay, right? So anyhow, fantasy matchup. A lot of people will love this because of the two big names. So not a ton of storytelling you got to do, but nonetheless, like we said, should be fun. All right. Kevin Knight, after this, officially joins Team MJF, as we talked about. That's where then Andrade shook his head in annoyance.
Yep.
And then we get to our main event, Swerve Strickland versus Brody King. And boy, did we get the violence here. This was all types of violence.
Yeah, I guess I just always felt like Swerve was going to win this, right? So, like,
I will say, they at least protected Brody King because it was Prince Nana hits him in the head.
Correct.
And Swerve Strickland beats him that way.
Great. They didn't catch it well on the camera. We're going back to the old days of AEW,
they got better.
Frequently, we're no longer having to as frequently say that, but they at least Excalibur cleaned it up, right? Like he was like, oh, he hit him with something. Yeah, he got it. Yeah. So Swerve wins. We got the blood. Brody still looks like a badass. Sure. Does he? I mean, what are we doing with him now? But Swerve's going to move on and face Will Ospreay.
Yeah, because I fear that Brody is starting to just be almost the Pavlov's dog, where it's like he walks out. So I'll say, fuck ice. Hey, guys, we got to say it. It's like, yeah. It's like, first off, do you feel that way? Or are you just saying it because you saw another crowd before you say it? And second, he's not really doing that gimmick. Like, I know he wore the shirt and like he is that person, but like, hell yeah. But like, he's not... His gimmick isn't, I'm going to become world champion to use my power to abolish ice.
To abolish ice, right? Yeah.
So
that would be good. I would like that. Let's do that.
That would be awesome. So the other part of this that I think is interesting, well, there's two parts I think is interesting, is so now Swerve Strickland has back-to-back victories over Bandito and then Brody King. So Brodito, he's got their number.
Yep.
And now the final of the men's side is Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay.
Yep.
So last time we saw these two guys standing around each other, they were taking out the Young Bucks in a tag team match. Now
they've got different priorities, different goals, different outlooks on life.
Well, and we got, Ospreay flirting with the Death Riders, which that was the main opposition for Ospreay and Swerve. Swerve's a bad guy, but does he feel a certain way about the Death Riders?
Yeah, be like, you're with them bitches? Like, yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. Should be interesting to see where we go from there.
Yeah, so we'll do our picks, and I'll get them right, and you'll get them wrong, and so we'll do that here in a couple weeks. We know
that's not how it'll happen.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
Well, when you wear the shirt, you make bad decisions. So.
Well, god damn it, that might be true. I might beat you in this fucking Nike shirt, and as soon as I wear that goddamn thing.
That's the thing is you got to make your picks before you put the shirt on.
Oh, you're fucked now, brother. You shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah, see, I can't believe you haven't figured that one out yet.
God damn it. All right, here we go.
If you win this time, I'm going to be like, God damn it, I gave him the secret. Fuck me.
So that's our AEW Dynamite. Again, not a ton moving forward out of this, but we got a good collision coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I think we moved along the,
we got some
Owen
finals set up.
Yeah.
We got a cage match now for Forbidden Door with men's world championship implications. I kind of wish they would do that with the women, right? If she wants to take out Stardom, maybe not do a cage match, but then it's
cage. Yeah.
Well, or just it's the Triangle of Madness versus the 3 best from Stardom, and whoever, if the Stardom team wins, that person gets a championship match down the road, right? Like,
yeah,
that would make more sense than just, I hate this old man who writes checks for the women. Fuck off. Who the fuck cares about that? So yeah, there you go. No, I will say this though. No Copeland. No Christian.
No Christian.
No FTR.
No Hangman.
No Hangman. No Hurt Syndicate. So some of these.
No Ricochet. No
Ricochet. Like, no Young Bucks. No. I think the Young Bucks on Saturday are taking on the Dogs. So I think we're going to take care of that part. But some of our bigger acts are kind of dormant right now. And so that should be interesting if they ramp up going into Forbidden Door, or if we just hold them on ice and then after Forbidden Door heat them up with an MJF, a Kenny Omega, a Will Ospreay, or whatever.
Well, Tom, you know what I want to do next? I want to test your brain. We're going to hop in the All Elite Wrap-Up time machine again.
Back in time.
I'm going to see what happens. We're going to go back 4 years.
Brain.
4 years, Tom. June 15th, 2022. Dynamite was hosting its special Road Rager episode live from St. Louis. The main event was an absolutely grueling ladder match where Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus lost their AEW World Tag Team Championships to the Young Bucks. After the bell rang, Jungle Boy was completely laid out in the center of the ring, and somebody came out to seemingly comfort him, instead pulled him up, delivered a signature finishing move, turning on him. Who was this person that delivered this betrayal to launch a legendary run in AEW?
Well, here's the other part you're missing about that. Jungle Boy's mom wanted to fuck him afterwards, too. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because Christian said, you raised a piece of shit. And she's like, but maybe I did.
That's right, yeah. His mom and sister were sitting in the front row. This is the birth of the patriarchy, man.
Yeah. Well, and that's where, because, he looks right at her and he's like, you raised a piece of shit. Like, points back at him, not even looking at him. Just like,
everything was like, I've heard you had a father. Like, he was leaning into everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's so good.
Yeah,
I've told my bosses who's like falling off wrestling frequently. I'm like, no, Christian Cage is like top 10 of all time anymore. Like, he's the best. He's so good at it.
He's definitely top 10 of AEW currently. That's where I would
he's so good. He's one of the best heels. At least today, he's one of the best heels in the industry.
But just like put the top 10 segments of an AEW Dynamite, who's going to be in them? He has to be in one of them, right? It's MJF, it's Hangman, but it's Christian Cage. Wrestling wise, it'd be a Will Ospreay, but like he is in there as far as just like, I got to see something. Fuck. Even now as a babyface, I quoted that fucking line to someone the other day when he said, when you're born, you look like your family, and when you die, you look like your choices.
Yep. It's a great line.
That's a fucking woo.
Yeah.
God damn. I don't know if did he steal that? Like, is that like
I don't know. I haven't heard it before.
Yeah, that's a dope line if it is. Because remember, CM Punk said your arms are too short to box with God, but that was a ripoff.
Somebody in a meeting the other day said they would like to see the group work on a campaign to return local control of the Kansas City Police to Kansas City, and he says, right, we can't fuck the police if we don't own them. You know what I mean? That's a good line.
Hell yeah.
Good line.
That is a great line. And that's true.
Right. I was like,
yeah. It ain't a lie. It's a good line, and it's not a lie.
Christian Cage, though, man, he's so good. He's just so good. So evil, so vicious.
I'm excited because look, the current crop, and we've talked about this in the past too, it's always good to cycle in and out, right? You don't want to get overexposed of one person, make them go away a little bit. But some of my guys and girls, I need them coming back, right? I know Willow's hurt, but like I need a Willow. I need a Tony Storm. I need a Hangman. I mean,
Best
when
wrestler
she
in the world.
comes back, I might melt. I
Yeah.
might not even, like,
Yeah.
she's the best. The fucking best. I love her.
Nobody's better than Tony Storm.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Even when she like pairs up with Orange Cassidy, she fucking goes viral. That's another guy that I think we need to stop with this whole conglomeration. No, man. TNT Championship, right? Remember how good he was as international champion? Him and Kyle Fletcher, you wouldn't watch? Him and Kevin Knight, you wouldn't watch? Like, let's start taking him serious because he's the fucking man.
I agree with you. We are also the men. You should check out AllEliteWrapup.com. Email us aewrapup@gmail.com. Donate to us on AllEliteWrapup.com. Do all those things, right? Tweet at us, or I guess we don't tweet. It's skeet at us on the Blue Sky. We're on the Threads too. We're trying to dial that back up. See if we can't play around on the Threads again. Give you a second lane if you're not on the Blue Sky. So look for us over there as well. And I guess other than that,
I will see you next week, dumbass.